Hey guys, Eric and Joshua here. We're going to talk about The Flash, this week's episode, The Darkness and the Light. Full spoilers follow, so if you haven't seen the episode, all right, you're still with us. This episode, ended with our best look yet at Zoom here in all his masked glory. But raising the question, you have a masked character, you kind of have to deliver someone of importance. The longer especially you wait, the longer you wait to reveal who he is, right?
Yeah.
It's got to be like, take off that mask, oh my gosh. So who do you think Zoom is?
I think it's the Earth 2 version of Gorilla Grodd.
Oh, okay, yeah. Done. All right.
That's it, guys.
That's right.
We
Nailed
figured it out.
Yeah.
Cracked it. No. I think the big theory going around that I'm leaning towards is that it's Earth 2 Barry Allen.
Right. And I see, it's an obvious solution, but it also makes dramatic sense,
Yes,
right?
yes.
It's like, look, the evil version of your hero is a go-to for a reason. There's
Yes.
something kind of fun about that. And certainly the entire concept of Earth 2 allows you an eeasy way to present that, right?
Yeah, it would make sense that, in our world, the particle accelerator exploded and gave the Flash these powers, and he became like a great hero.
Yeah.
And so in Earth 2, where things are a little different, it would make sense for Barry Allen to also get affected by the particle accelerator, but then become that Earth's greatest villain.
Right.
So
right.
it's this nice dark mirror. We've already seen Linda Park.
Yeah.
She's a good, on the side of good, and a reporter on Earth 1, and then in Earth 2, she's the villainous Dr. Light, as we saw in this episode.
Yeah.
So everyone's getting a doppelganger,
Yeah.
and it would just make so much sense for Barry's doppelganger to be his greatest enemy.
Yeah, I did a Q&A after last week's Flash episode. Andrew Kreisberg, the EP, did a Q&A, and he said that basically, we're gonna the doppelganger floodgates are about to open because now that we've met Linda, who's a peripheral character, she's not one of the main cast. You got to start delivering the main cast. We have obviously we have Wells, but he's kind of replacing dead Wells.
Yeah.
But now it's time, okay, where's Iris? Where's Cisco? Where's Caitlin? And Barry's the big one, right? You could have some, Jay Garrick was talking about, all the possibilities, and it could be he's nothing. He's an office drone, but that's not very dramatically interesting, is it? And so the evil Barry thing makes a lot of sense. Let's talk about, though, any other theories.
Okay, I'm going to throw some at you.
Okay,
what about Eddie?
Eddie is, again, it would be certainly if you want to have, and again, it's the TV thing, right? Because we could throw out a lot of names for you from the comics, but they can't be just some random guy from the comics that's never been on the TV show, right?
Yeah.
It can't be something for that small percentage of the audience to go, ooh, it's got to be something for the TV audience. So I think Eddie's a good guess because it's
Dick Grayson. Oh my God.
Yeah, because we all know Eddie, and it would have importance to the characters that we know because, oh my gosh, our friend is back, but he's evil. I will say that actor Rick Hosnett is on Quantico right now, so there'd be some hurdles. But if they wanted to keep him masked and Tony Todd voicing him for a while, you could always have him at the end of the season be unmasked. So I think Eddie is one thing that works. And then, certainly, look, it could be Cisco, it could be Joe, it could be any of our, other heroes. Do you think, though, that
and we're assuming it's a man,
We're
right?
assuming it's a man based on physically how he looks. I guess you could say padded costume, anything's possible.
Right.
But let's, for now, just assume it's a...
Go with what we're being shown.
Yeah.
What about Reverse Flash, from who disappeared in the time blip of end of season 1?
So like Eobard Thawne.
Yes. In the body of Harrison Wells.
My biggest reason to think it's not that is simply not to repeat themselves. Not to have him ultimately fighting the same villain, even if it's a different actor. We saw that other actor play him a couple times, but I still think dramatically you want it to be not the same ultimately person he's fighting.
Right.
That they'd want a different villain. I guess the other question I'll throw at you is, because now that so many of us have the Barry theory, does that mean that if they wait a few more weeks and they reveal it's Barry, then we go, oh, I guessed that? Some people will do that. 'Cause but you think it's still okay?
So we're all gonna do it.
Yeah. Do you think the dramatic, there's enough dramatic meat there to make it still worthwhile, even if they give us a surprise that's not really a surprise? Are you still okay with that?
I think they could, because I think in that, if everyone kind of comes to the conclusion that, this is probably Barry, and especially if they kind of point us in that direction, I feel like that'll be completely fine. As long as they don't wait till the end of the season.
Right,
you said, if they did a couple, that would be fine. But really what the show banks on is the twists of what that means.
Yeah.
And that I can't wait for, because this show's very good about that, and of making the twists sort of blow your mind and really paying them off, especially at the end of season 1. It was amazing. So I don't have a problem if it's Barry, even if it's like predictable.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I mean, I think I bet you we learn who Zoom is by the like December holiday break. And yeah, if it turns out to be Barry at that point, you know, I'm cool with it.
You won't be mad at it?
I will not be mad at it. I won't say, I knew it. I'll say, I knew it. Some people will be mad.
Yeah.
What can you do? So those are our, you know, currently where we're at with it. I mean, again, sure, it could be some other character we haven't even met yet, but probably someone we've met in some form.
Yeah, it's a safe bet. It's a face we've seen before.
Yeah, that's what we're thinking right now. But what do you think? Do you think it's Barry? If it is Barry and we wait a while to learn, are you okay with that? Let us know in the comments, or if you have any other crazy theories, Gorilla Grodd.
Oh, in the comic books, there's a storyline in New 52 where Barry's from the future and he has blue energy. So there you go. It reinforces.
Barry?
Yeah, he's a morally suspect.
Yeah,
we'll say. But it could happen.
It could happen. Let us know what you think, and for plenty more on The Flash and Zoom, keep it here at IGN.